I'll let you put your hands on me in my skin tight jeans. I'll be a teenage dream tonight. Alright, friends. I hope you guys got a helmet good and ready because we are taking a blast to the past. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how I used to get ready in high school. Granted, I was really crazy and I had like a lot of different phases in high school. So it's really hard to pinpoint just one and recreate that. And they all kind of just flowed into one another. Now I think it's like self-diagnosed bipolar or something. I don't really know. But it was a good time while it lasted. So this is kind of like MySpace days. And for me, that would have been like freshman year in high school. And so like MySpace days, scene kid, like emo goth, all that. It was really weird process for me because I was allowed to do certain things, and then the things I wasn't allowed to do, I would do on the bus on the way to school to complete my little transformation. So I'll try to explain that here today. All right, you guys, to set the aesthetic, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I have about 25 minutes or so to get ready for school. The bus is about to be coming, and if I miss this bus, my mother will kill me. If I do not get to smoke a cigarette before this bus comes, I will probably kill. That's not appropriate, but like, that's the type of joke I would have made. So funny. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Okay. So, what am I allowed to do at home, you might ask? The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on anything black I own. That's just what I did today. And I'm gonna find like all my favorite black accessories, anything with skulls on it, or maybe something black with a splash of color like neon. That's fun and fresh. I have a nice cute little bracelet. I don't have any of the accessories I used to have as a child. Otherwise I used to wear like the spike collars, silicone jelly bracelets, those like, I think they're like, they make like Nike ones, and they're like sweat. And you can, I think they make them for your ankles too. But I would wear like, just cover my arms, and then I would use pony beads and make bracelets. That was more of when I got away from the black and transitioned into like wearing color. We got this today. Okay, so we got our black on. Normally, mostly during this whole thing, I had to hide the fact that I wear skinny jeans. So I would either change at school, but then I just got in the habit of putting them on under my clothes, you know, anything to save like a little time. And it's hard to do all this stuff like on a bus. As you'll see, I have to do like all this other stuff. Okay. So now that we got like our attire on, our black attire, we're gonna move on to hair. So for hair, I didn't always like do my hair, and then when I started doing my hair, straightening it, of course, was like the first step into doing your hair. That and like hairspray and stuff like that. So I got my first hair straightener that I kept a secret. My mom found it one time, and she found it was hot, and I had like hidden it somewhere. It freaked her out. So eventually I was allowed to have a hair straightener, but I had to keep it on this like iron pad thing. And my stepdad didn't really know about it, but when he found out, he hated it. Different story. So today we're gonna attempt to straighten my hair. And then, so I went and bought the hairspray that I thought I used to use. Since I bought it, I might as well show you. So I was like, I got the Got To Be hairspray, right? And I was like, oh, it's so depressing, right? That it doesn't have the bullhorn can thing. You know, the big gray horn. I was really depressed because I keep saying depressed because it's like the mood of the day, which depression is not fun, and I'm only picking fun at it because I have it. So I was like, oh yeah, I saw that they still make the one I wanted, and so I was like, ugh, I spent so much on the wrong one. So then I went out and bought the right one. But thankfully we have this today because it would not be a blast to the past without all the right accessories. And this is now trash. Swoosh. So as you can see, I have never used this hair straightener before. It was just the cheapest one at Walmart, I believe. This is the Remington. I used to use the wet to straight one, I believe, in the end. And I ruined a lot of hair that way because I would straighten it while wet. And it never looked good, so I don't know why I would ruin my hair essentially just to dry it. I used to always use it on max temperature. I thought I was doing something cool by using those products that are supposed to save your hair, but when you're literally abusing it with the hottest temperature on an iron, you're not gonna really protect it that much. Just saying. So I'm having a modern day problem right now. Well, it's solved, but I wasted like 5 or 10 minutes of my life assuming this was broken because the screen didn't light up. I mean, if you look at it closely, there's numbers. It just doesn't light up. So usually during this part of the process, I would just take really large chunks and just kind of go at it. I really thought I was doing something. And my idea of straightening your hair was kind of like, if your hair isn't sizzling, it can take more. So we're gonna go with that. I haven't straightened my hair in probably going on 10 years. 8, 9 years, I don't really know. So this is really weird. It's kind of fun. I feel like part of getting ready is just like the experience. Like, even if nobody notices, for whatever reason, stuff like this is so much fun. Ooh. I love a good me time. Okay. And for whatever reason, I think it's because I have a colic. That's what everyone would say. I could never get this part of my hair to like flat, so I would straighten it and spray it and yeah. I would probably go through like a couple cans of this a month just from the back of my hair. Looks so dumb, but I loved it. Dinner date in the front, party in the back. Bon appetit. I think to blend it all together, we just need to like, sometimes I would tease my hair. Oh my God. Why didn't I have this hair when I was a minor? Oh, I'm in love. I wish I had thicker hair like I used to. Because before it just like was so full and luxurious. And now I look like a balding raccoon. Okay, Cruella de Vil vibes. Where you at? Usually my hair was a little longer too, so it'd be like in front of my eyes. The transformation is complete. I can't tell you how many times I used to do my hair, right? And then I would hate it, so then I would rinse it with water and then wet to straighten it. And then do it again, and I would hate it, so then I would rinse it with water and wet to straighten it. Sometimes, y'all, like, after a while, I started getting up early. Like, the longer it started taking me to do this, I would just get up early. And sometimes I would just, like, secretly get up early. My mom almost came to wake me up, and I would still pretend I was sleeping. But sometimes, girl, I was awake. This looks really bad, but we're going with it, you guys. Like, I'm in a hurry. I gotta catch the bus. If I was really in high school, I would have been late. It would have been second period by now. Okay. Next item on the list, we have these little headbands. Sometimes I would wear multiple. Usually I would buy like the white ones or the neon colored ones. Yes. I also like the ones that were a little bit thicker than this. Those were nice, but usually they were so tight and they hurt my head. I would also wear them like, so like, let's say we're going to bed, right? Keep the hair out of my face. or I used to wear like partial bang situation, so that could help hide my hair, and then I would have a hat. I do want to do a tutorial on that. I think it'd be super fun, and then I could just make like 5 different faux bangs. They really only come to here, so it's like my normal hair. Make like 5 different colors. I've been buying hats lately, so I could wear like a different hat and a different bang. For videos, I thought that would be a fun idea, and then I could show you how to make them. But for these, I would just kind of wear it like this, and then I would finesse a little bit of hair over it for whatever reason. I just thought that's how boys were supposed to wear them. I feel like I always pushed my hair over way too far, but I don't know. I thought it was cute. Now I think it's stupid. Alrighty friends, now that my hair and attire is complete, I'm going to show you guys what I would do after boarding the bus on my way to school. And my bus driver was probably like confused, or I'm sure at least raised an eyebrow, or I mean he probably knew what I was doing, but every day I would get on the bus, right? I would look one way, and then I would get to school, I would pass by looking another way. And then I would board the bus looking the way, I got to school looking. And then when he would drop me off, I would look back to normal. Because on the way home, I would actually wipe everything off, usually with my sleeve and spit or makeup remover. I don't know, guys. If I had some face wipes, it would be a good day, but it probably contributed a lot to some of my under eye damage. Just all that scrubbing, definitely not good for the face. So I'm going to show you guys what I would do once I boarded the bus. I was not allowed to have even my ears pierced, so facial piercings were out of the question. At the age of 14, I did pierce my septum, which is still open, the same hole. I pierced it with a sewing needle. So when I get on the bus, I would either flip my septum ring down, or I would put it in. So I'm going to do that now. Very simple. Ta-da! And then, so in high school at one point, I was able to do the whole take it out, put it in thing, and, with my lip for a while. And then this, my nose, which is still open also, by the way. As of right now, my septum and my bridge and my nose are the only piercings I have aside from my ears. I'll show you what I have going on there, I guess. On this side, I have obviously my gauge, I have this cartilage, and then I do have another one. I need to get more earrings. And then on this side, I have the same situation, also a missing cartilage. You know how it goes. And now that my holes are filled, I have about 5 or 10 minutes left before my bus arrives to school, so it's time to complete our eye look for the day. Usually I would just wear like eyeliner, but sometimes I would get creative and add like a little bit of color. Sometimes I use like an eyeshadow, but usually I just had like black eyeliner or red or green, couple colors. And then sometimes I would do this rainbow thing with watercolor pencils. That was really fun. I had one it was like a metallic thing I used. And sometimes I would draw on my face. I would draw like sad faces or X's or like the weird teardrop thing. Spider webs. I don't know. Today we're just gonna kind of go with one of my eye looks I may have done with the signature twist up black eyeliner. For a while I was actually buying, oh my god, someone's like this. I was buying my black eyeliner from my art school teacher because she sold Mary Kay. I kind of overpaid, but it was really convenient to just be able to buy your makeup at school. Okay, so I'm trying to do this kind of close to you guys. I'm so itchy. I was just petting my guinea pigs, and unless you wash your hands right away, which I did not, It just makes you really itchy for whatever reason. I've heard this from a lot of people. Weird. Prepare to be scared. And I know this is so bad for your eye, so thank God I don't do this often. It's really bad to pull on your eye. And I didn't really do my water line because it would make me cry. So I would always just go around my eye. I would hate it when I would start to tear up and it would just ruin everything. And then you blot it and your eyes just raw for the day. And I hated bad makeup days, you guys. They're the worst. If my makeup was not on point, I didn't want to exist. At first, I would have been happy with this. Right? I would. I really would have. Okay? That was a problem that happened a lot too. Especially when the bus was so bumpy, I would always ruin it. I'd have to start over like 20 times. Now that the bottom lash line is lightly lined, let's move on to the top. My eyes are tearing up. All right, now that my eyes have been lined to perfection, let's move on to the wing. For the wing, we just would kind of go all sorts of crazy with it and pray to God it somehow connects to the rest of the eye. Remember guys, trust the process. Now it's time to try and mirror this onto the other side. Even though it looks awful. Why is it so much harder to apply your makeup on one side of your face than it is on the other? I hate it. Sometimes when I was just having a bad day, I would even just kind of like make it all muddy. I'm gonna do that today. Next, we'll move on to the inner corner. Looking like Cleopatra. Since apparently I don't know how to do eye makeup anymore, I definitely had to smoke it out a lot. And honestly, I don't care that it looks bad because I don't wear my makeup like this anymore. So, who cares? But at the end of the day, my makeup may have looked a little something like this. Keep it real 100 with y'all. I may have did like a little like fake scalp situation. And then maybe like, I don't know, like a broken heart. You know, like an X over it. I don't know. Like, I don't know, sad face, a little teardrop, because I was big sad, so I made a big one. You get the gist. But anyway, I'm gonna go wash my face and whatnot, get this edited. I was really excited to hang out with you guys today and film this little look. Honestly, it looks really crazy, but at the end of the day, it was fun to recreate a memory and share it with you guys. And I'm really excited because along with this, I have already to post another video, and then tomorrow that prayerfully I'll be able to film another video. I bought some little Japanese candy snacks, and I figured we could dive into those. Some of them are like little DIY kits, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to try out. So, but I wish you guys well. I don't want to bore you too much, but I was going through the motions a little bit, and I don't know if it was obvious in my last video. I don't know. I love you guys so much, and you give me strength, and I needed a little break from reality because life was really trying me, but we're back at it, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Be well wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.